What is Krausen in beer fermentation? Imagine watching a bubbling potion transform in a glass container. That's the magic of fermentation happening right before your eyes. During this process, a thick, foamy layer often forms on top of the beer. That foam is called Krausen. It appears when yeast is working hard, munching on sugars in the wort, and producing carbon dioxide and alcohol. The carbon dioxide gets trapped in the foam, creating that characteristic frothy head. Krausen is made up of yeast cells, proteins, hop resins, and tiny bubbles of carbon dioxide. It acts like a sign that fermentation is in full swing and the yeast are healthy and active. Usually the Krausen forms a dense, sometimes sticky foam that can rise and fill the space at the top of the fermenter. This stage is often called high Krausen because the foam reaches its peak height. As the yeast finishes its work, the Krausen gradually subsides and breaks apart. When this happens, it usually means the beer is nearing the end of its primary fermentation. In traditional German brewing, Krausen plays a practical role. Brewers use a process called Krausening, where they add fresh, actively fermenting wort with Krausen to fully fermented beer. This helps carbonate the beer naturally and improves flavor without adding artificial ingredients. Monitoring Krausen is also helpful for brewers to manage fermentation conditions. If the Krausen gets too high, it can cause a blowout where foam escapes the fermenter. That's why controlling temperature and leaving enough headspace in the fermenter are important. The behavior of Krausen also reflects the specific yeast strain used and how vigorous the fermentation is. So, understanding Krausen helps brewers keep an eye on how their beer is progressing. To sum it up, Krausen is the foamy head that forms during active fermentation. It signals peak activity, shows yeast health, and can be used in techniques like Krausening to boost beer quality. Recognizing and managing Krausen is a key part of making good beer.